let us go to Fu viscera and irregular organs. The topic is urinary bladder. The urinary bladder is a Fu organ located in the lower abdominal cavity. It is a hollow sac-shaped organ. Its upper end is connected to the kidneys by the ureters and its lower end to the urethra, which opens into the external genitalia. Its main function is to store and discharge urine. The metabolism of water is carried out by the joint actions of the lung, the spleen, and the kidney. After water has been transformed into body fluids, it is distributed to the entire body to nourish all the organs and tissues. The fluid that remains after the metabolic process is transported back to the kidney, whence it is conveyed to the urinary bladder as urine. The urine is stored in the bladder until it reaches a certain volume. At that point, by means of the transformation of kidney qi, it is excreted under voluntary control. Thus, the plain question states, the urinary bladder is the reservoir officially in charge of the storage of body fluid. When bladder qi is transformed, the urine is discharged. If the transformation of bladder qi fails, the opening and closing of the bladder become uncontrolled. If bladder control is lost, there may be frequent urination or incontinence of urine. Clinically, this is managed by treating the kidney. If dampness, heat obstructs the bladder, there may be urinary urgency, frequency, and painful urination. Here, let us look at the urinary bladder. So its function is to store body fluids and control storage and excretion of urine. But when there's failure of transformation of urinary bladder qi, it can lead to abnormal urination, like impeded urination and retention of urine. It can also cause abnormal color of urine, like hematuria, chyluria, and cloudy urine. And it could also lead to abnormal urine volume, like polyuria, oliguria, and anuria. The urinary bladder, a capsular organ, is located in the center of the lower abdomen. The urinary bladder and the kidney are interiorly and exteriorly connected via their meridians. The main physiological functions of the urinary bladder cover two aspects. Number one, it is in charge of storing urine. Under the qi transformation function of the kidney, the body fluid are changed into urine and stored in the urinary bladder for a period of time. This function relies on the qi transformation function of the kidney and urinary bladder, as well as the consolidation astringency function of the kidney qi. If the urinary bladder fails to control or the kidney qi fails to consolidate and astringe, there will be profuse urine at night, enuresis or incontinence of urine, etc. Number two, it is in charge of excreting urine. When the volume of urine in the urinary bladder reach a certain degree, the urinary bladder will be full and there will be micturition desired under the influence of qi transformation by the kidney and urinary bladder. The urine will be discharged out of the body. So the function of urinary bladder to discharge urine relies on the qi transformation by the kidney and urinary bladder. If qi transformation fails to function properly, there will be unsmooth urination, difficult urination, or retention of urine. Thank you so much for your attention.